Ladies and gentlemen, the ceremony is about to start. Can I ask you all to please stand for the arrival of the academic procession? Thank you.
Please be seated. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, family and friends, to today's Arden University graduation ceremony. Before we begin, I've got a few admin points to touch on, if that's okay with you all. Please bear with me. But before we begin, I'd like to run through a few things. Could I ask you all to please ensure that your mobile phones are on silent? You may take photos, but please stay in your seats. There will be an official photograph taken of every graduate as they cross the stage. Should it be necessary to evacuate, please take note of the location of the fire exits in your area. In the event of an evacuation, use the nearest exits. Don't stop to collect personal belongings or use the lifts, and don't remain on the premises during an evacuation. Our alarm has a pre-recorded announcement in English, clearly instructing everyone to leave the premises. The announcement will allow plenty of time for everyone to leave the building quickly, calmly, and safely. On exiting the building, please proceed to the designated assembly point, which is in the grass area in front of the Central Hall. Don't attempt to re-enter the building until a member of staff advises you that it's safe to do so. So that's just some of the administrative arrangements, and I just have one thing I'd like to say before the ceremony begins. We're running a bit of a competition. This is the fourth graduation ceremony of the day, and we like to invoke a bit of competition in our graduates and their guests today. We really encourage shouting, cheering, hollering, clapping in a big way in this ceremony. We are not stuffy here at Arden University. Please feel free to shout and holler, get sore hands and sore throats as the ceremony progresses. That's really important. If you've brought a small child and they're crying, that is fine. This is Arden University. A crying child is the sound of life. We don't mind. We recognise many of our graduates have real lives and have to bring their child with them. That's okay with us. Okay, so remember what I've said. Smile, clap, enjoy the day. That goes for the guests behind us. Have a wonderful ceremony. And on that point, I'm going to introduce you to Professor Anne Tate, our Chair of the Board of Directors, to offer you all a very warm welcome.
Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen and graduates, good afternoon. My name is Anne Tate and I have the pleasure and privilege of being the Chair of the Board of Directors at Arden University. This is the first series of graduation ceremonies we've been able to hold since the start of the pandemic, and so it's particularly wonderful to see so many of you here today. Not only have you proved that you have the intellectual caliber to complete your course successfully, you have shown that you also possess the stamina and mental resilience to succeed, despite the effects of the worst public health event in more than a generation. So today we celebrate with you and we acknowledge your fantastic achievements. Setting the pandemic aside, Arden students are a special group of people. Many of you arrive here today having overcome many challenges that full-time and campus-based young adults may never know. You study at all times of the day and night. You hold down jobs, maybe more than one, and you have family and caring responsibilities. Multitasking is too mild a term for what you do, and yet you have proven yourself to be the equal, if not better, than students whose lives are much less complicated. You will have a CV to be proud of. In a manner of speaking, you've got here by the scenic route, by the road less travelled. Nevertheless, we at Arden firmly believe that it's not where you start, it's where you finish that is the most important thing. Of course, you, our students, are also lucky. You have coped brilliantly, but you're not alone. You've had your support networks, parents, partners, friends, children and loved ones who've been there as a shoulder to cry on or a listening ear. Your supporters have kept faith in you and willed you to succeed. And now you've fulfilled your ambition. And I think it's appropriate that you, our graduates, should stand up in a minute and in a round of applause join me to thank your family and friends today. So, can all the graduates stand up? Thank you very much. After all that has happened over the last few years, it's easy to be pessimistic, but I'm here to tell you that you cannot be. When I look at you, I see passionate, highly skilled and educated people that are full of ideas and ready to shape our world and be a positive force for good in your communities and workplaces. Please do not heed the many naysayers who would tell you that there are too many graduates, that university degrees are not worth the investment, that we should stop teaching useless subjects, and much more. Just remind them that there are many fewer graduates in prison, that the children of graduates achieve better at school, that graduates are healthier and live longer, and make many less demands on the state. In the words of a former president of Harvard University, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Seeing you all here today is a welcome reminder that whatever our current difficulties, our future is in good hands. In America, these ceremonies are called commencements rather than graduations, and I think that's a much better way of describing what are for all of you new beginnings rather than endings. Please make use of our Alumni Association and please keep in touch as you continue to make your journey through life. As you will be the future leaders, thinkers, creators and innovators, we want to know what happens to you. and we want you to keep in touch on your journey. The world desperately needs your talents, your creative minds, and your commitment to shape the world for a better place. When you are successful, please come back, visit us, and be part of our elite team of individuals who are keen to support future generations. Please also remember that in graduating today, you are part of a privileged minority that has had the advantage of university education. With that privilege comes responsibility. Reflect on your obligations as graduates. You are trustees of the knowledge and skills that you have gained. Use your talents to make a difference for the benefit of others and set an example for others in your conduct and behaviour that others will seek to emulate. Finally, I ask you to live by the values of your university in all that you do. Be responsible, be open, be ambitious, and never settle for second best. I congratulate you on your awards, and I wish you every success in your future. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we can now invite Vishy Singh to the stage, who is our student president, to share a few words about his experience as a student with Arden.
Unfortunately, Vishy cannot be here today, so I have been invited to give his speech on his behalf. Honoured Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, university staff, distinguished guests, our graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. As your current student association, I am delighted to extend a warm welcome to you all, and I would like to take this opportunity to say congratulations on this incredible achievement. I am very grateful that we can all be here today in one place, something I am sure we have recently learned not to take for granted. This marks the conclusion of a 3 to 4 year journey for most of us, a journey that looked impossibly long when we first started it, from logging into iLearn for the first time and releasing that very first module, to the long nights studying spent keeping an eye on the clock for our assignments to be released, to meeting our dissertation supervisors for the first time and wondering, can I do this? We have all come a long way, and while some of us may not have had the pleasure to meet each other yet, we did this journey together and crossed that proverbial finish line. Make no mistake, however, this graduation is like no other. We are a graduating class like no other. We have all faced unprecedented challenges over the last 2 years, from the devastating impact the COVID-19 pandemic has had on our public health, society, our economy, but we kept going through it all. I know it has not been easy. I know it has at times been a struggle to continue through these last few months. As the world grounded to a halt, we resiliently put our shoulders to the grindstone, continuing to work towards our goals. As Henry Wadsworth Longfellow once eloquently put it, the heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. This journey would not be complete if we did not acknowledge the support we have received along the way, and so to the supportive and the encouraging staff of Arden University, who made certain we persevered through our studies and went above and beyond their call to ensure our well-being, we are forever grateful to you. To you all graduates, I wish you all the best in your future endeavours, and once again, congratulations to you, the Arden University graduate classes of 2020, 2021 and 2022. Thank you.
I now invite Dr. Gail Steptoe-Warren to introduce the students for awards from the Faculty of Social Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates for this ceremony. Bachelors of Arts with Honours Criminology and Law, Ali Zaman. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Criminology and Psychology, Aisha Ahmed. Jonathan Alexander. Kaylee Chong. Arena Koku, and the winner of the Arden Achiever Undergraduate Award 2020, School of Criminal Justice. Well done. Nicola Hall. Lola Ibikoli. Carly Nicole Jones. Anaya Karnam. Shadal Maddox. Tanisha Milanese. Hiba Nauri. Rachel Payne. Elizabeth Starnman. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, HRM and Psychology, Udu Choko, Age Ayunu. Well done. Ellie Parish. Stephanie Tuffet. Bachelor of Science with Honours Psychology, Elena Daly. Boglakar Dowey. Puneet Naga. Catherine Palmer, and the winner of the Arden Achiever Undergraduate Award 2020, School of Psychology. Joanne Quigley. Natasha Roberts. Holly Ryan. Deepika Vijayaraj. Masters in Science Psychology, Josamin Ahmed. Abigail Brown. Emma Burdett. Chloe Burfitt. Samuel De Cruz. Manusha Darjewar. Lauren Dorr. Marcelina Galia. Rachel Gould. Leonora Green. Jennifer Hopkinson. Emma Hoyle. JD Kelly. Soanne Lean. Teresa Jane Nash. Shauna O'Brien. Loretta Ogbom. Ulu Tayo Ulu Lale. Well done. Sarah Parkinson. Holly Pearson. Angelica Eunice Rosales Sanchez. Joanne Stevens. Elizabeth Stevens. Claire Tyrrell Smith. That concludes the graduands from this part of the ceremony. I now invite Samira Hussain to present the graduating students from the School of Law.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the School of Law. Bachelor of Law with Honours Qualifying Law degree, Emmanuel Abim. Nicole Blunt. Karen Delancey. Alicia Doherty. Andrew Benoba. Said Moinul Hassan. Anjum Hussain. Rosemary Chikere Irobi Okafor. Clara Jennings. Adil Kareem. Johanna Lando. Olumuyiwa Lawal. Katesia Liuri Agara. Sarah Mikankova. Anika Morgan. Tevin Nundal. Henry Wokejiobi. Olutoyin Holatunde. Tanika Hall. Daniela Ramales. William Rigg. Michael Sase Conte. Oladipo James Shalola. Obina Ogwumba. Helen Viner. Soline Zakoli. That concludes graduates from this part of the ceremony. We will now present our honorary doctorate.
So wow, what stagger, what swagger even, what poise, what beauty, what shoes. I mean, that was just amazing. And upstairs as well, the noise you were making, that's fantastic. So the first half of our graduation ceremony been so successful. We're here for you, graduates. So in the second half of this ceremony, once I've done the formalities and we've listened to our inspirational speaker, for those of you graduating in the second part of the ceremony, it's your moment. Don't rush it, enjoy it, and we want to see those shoes and the swagger. So we now come to the formal bit, so let me do this as Vice-Chancellor. Madam Chair, faculty, graduands, congregation, it is my deep pleasure to speak on behalf of the award of an honorary doctorate. This is the highest award that a university can give in tribute to the work of an individual. Such awards are never given lightly. They are heavily scrutinized, both internally and externally, by university committees and only approved at the most senior academic levels. So I am really delighted that today we can honour the life work of Victoria Stakelum, who is one of the founders of Arden University. So. Now, I'm a northerner, so I'm going to call her our Vicky. So I'm really delighted to be able to honour the work of our Vicky. Universities are probably some of the most important and valuable institutions that we've got in the modern world. If we believe in the values of the pursuit of truth, that our arguments should be rigorous and they should rest on evidence, then the custodian above all else of these values is a university. So rare is the creation of a university that it's right that we should acknowledge our founders' immense achievement in setting up this university. Now, you may know that the first university established in Europe was the University of Bologna in Italy. It was founded in 1088 by students who wanted to understand ecclesiastical law. So it's great to see some law graduates today. 8 years later, the King of England wanted an alternative understanding of ecclesiastical law and set up a university that became known as the University of Oxford, and that was in 1096. And soon after that, the University of Cambridge. But we had to wait over 600 years for the next university in this country to be created. It's that rare an achievement in the creation of a university that we had to wait 600 years. So prejudiced was the provision of university education that it wasn't in fact until 1920 that Oxford University graduated its first woman graduate. So it is so rare, and I want to impress that upon all of you. So let's fast forward to this regular girl from Swindon, as she likes to be described. She had purple hair, a pierced nose, apparently a cheeky tattoo, whatever that means. She attended a local comprehensive school and had dropped out of college. There was little evidence, perhaps, of what was to come. Our Vicky would go on not only to get into university, but would then graduate from that Oxford University that only first graduated women in 1920. She gained her MA, and she has gone on and achieved a master's degree in another university and been one of the founders of this university. This university with this burning ambition to say that whatever your circumstances or your start in life, you can achieve, and we can help you to achieve your full potential. It's a remarkable achievement to create a lasting legacy that will live well beyond your lifetime, a university that empowers and helps students to maximize their potential for generations to come. But that's what Vicky has done. She's helped to create this great university that will go on and help thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of students achieve their full potential and have that opportunity to walk across the stage just as you were doing today. Now that is no small achievement. So I hope, Vicky, that you are very proud of this great opportunity that you have created, not just for the graduates amongst us, for the faculty who teach in this great university that you've established, and for all the supporters here today who've been able to celebrate the success of the students, of the graduates. All aspects of the university had Vicky's input and guidance. As we all know too well, on this side, we had very close guidance from Vicky over all aspects of the university. But it is the fastest growing university. It's over 20,000 people studying at the moment. And this is testament to your success. So I hope you feel proud, Vicky, about what you've achieved, overcoming 800 years of prejudice against women in English higher education. Vicky's not just followed in the footsteps of others. The first university in the world was created by a woman. It was established in the year 895 in Morocco. It was founded by Fatima al-Fihiri. Vicky takes her place in history alongside the greats who've established a university. Now, since leaving the university, Vicky has concentrated on mentoring and supporting others to achieve their full potential. She's created a business that has become a runaway success and is now hosting her own radio show. Her determination, that rolling up her sleeves and getting on with it and getting stuck in and thinking differently and wanting to achieve are just great examples to all of us about what you can do to overcome obstacles in your life and be a success. Now, I know that Vicky has with her today her family and friends, her supporters, and her parent, mum, and I'd just like to say a word directly to them. It's hard being the parent of a child because you don't know if what you are doing is going to be a success for your child. And I hope that all of you who are parents can appreciate this. You have to make tough decisions in life. You never know if the decisions that you make are going to be successful. Are they mixing with the right people? Is getting a tattoo the right thing to do? Is having a piercing the right thing to do? Is allowing your hair to be sprayed purple the right thing to do? You know, it's all that endless. Are they going to the right school? Are they eating the right food? Are they doing the right sports? Are they doing the right clubs? It's an endless, agonizing list of decisions that have to be taken. And it's only when your child grows up that you realize, well, did I make the right decision? So I just wanted to say, Vicky, to your parents, that they made absolutely the right decisions. The evidence is here today. And I know that some of you will have put yourselves through university without the benefit of parents to support you. But for those of you who have your parents with you, just like Vicky has today, I want to say to all of you that you are also graduating today with first-class honours in the job that you have done. So well done, congratulations, you are such a success. I really can't find the words to say that creating a university is so exceptional, it's so special. So I'm really honoured and delighted that we are able to honour the life work of Vicky. And so, congregation, Madam Chair, it gives me great pleasure to present you for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of the University, Dr. Victoria Stakelum. Please join the stage.
Gosh, over to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carl, so much. What a special day. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so delighted to be here, and I'd like to thank Arden University, especially the graduations team, who have made this wonderful event possible. And of course, Professor Ligo, thank you for that lovely introduction. And Steve Clayton, and the Arden leadership team who invited me to be part of this moment. It means so much to me. And a special thanks to my mum and dad, here all the way from Cornwall, my daughter Molly, and my mother-in-law Anne, who have travelled with me from Ireland this morning, and my dear friend Una, and my sister-in-law Marie-Claire, who is also an Arden student, who have taken time out of busy lives to be here and celebrate with us today. And thank you all graduating students of Arden for allowing me to be a part of your ceremony. It's very special to me. A brief word on absent friends too. My husband would love to have been here, but he nobly stayed at home to mind my other two kids, supporting me today just like he did throughout my Arden career and student years. I did what you've done too, studying alongside a demanding day job and responsibilities, raising a family and caring for others. I did that whilst I was here working at Arden University. And I know that there will have been people that supported you along your journey to be here today, that for whatever reason maybe can't be by your side. So I want to acknowledge absent friends, family and supporters who are cheerleading us from afar as they did during our studies and along that journey. So a big shout out to the people watching the live stream. It has been a real privilege to be a part of Arden's story and to see Arden life from the perspective of both a founding leader of the university and also as a part of the student community. I feel so very proud to be a part of the history of a university that is shaping the future. It's also a real privilege to share in your experience today, having had some personal insight into the determination and courage and resilience that you must have brought to your studies to get to this point today. In coming to work at Arden, I found my first true career purpose in being part of an organisation that is genuinely here to do good in the world, to help raise people's aspirations and realise their potential. I'd been searching for meaning within my profession for a long time, and I had a lot of misstarts. But here at Arden, I found it. Since moving on from the team here, I've been blessed with numerous opportunities supporting others to find their meaning and purpose in their lives and in their careers through the mindset coaching work that I now do. So I wanted to take the opportunity of today's ceremony, a stage, a microphone, an audience, I'm there, to share 3 big bits of mindset advice that I found to support a person's ability to achieve success and fulfillment on their own terms. I've learned these during my time at Arden and since my time at Arden and through my work with my wonderful clients who are, like you, change makers, leaders of today and the future. And I hope these principles might benefit you as you consider your what next after this big milestone. So the first is the importance of curiosity. Curiosity is like a superpower. It's a shield against boredom, against suffering, against hatred, against failure, even just tough feedback. Curiosity creates understanding, it invites debate, and of course it compels learning. It can act as an anchor to explore something that has created an emotional response in you, that instead of getting defensive or upset, you can get curious, both about the something and about yourself. I feel so blessed to have been raised with the trait of curiosity, and have had parents that between them both cultivated and role modelled it. Thanks, Mum and Dad. But make no mistake, this is a trait you can develop, you can work on. It's like a muscle. If you use it, it gets stronger. If you want to flex this muscle, just aim to notice when you feel those intense emotions, particularly the more challenging ones. Or when you find yourselves in a difficult situation, ask yourself, what is there for me to learn here? About myself, about you, about this situation. By making this a practice, you develop an extraordinary capacity for learning and development and an orientation around truth. And that will always serve you. My second piece of advice is to find the courage to get committed to big things in your life. Because look at you. You've got it in you. You are here after 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years of commitment. You've taken the late nights, the knocks, the refer grades, and you kept picking yourself up and you kept coming back. You had the courage to take this process on, and your commitment to that process has brought you here. I'm sure I'm not the only person to have failed a module somewhere along the path to completing my master's. But we can only do our best. Beyond that, what will be, will be. So do your best. Do it courageously. This is the surest fire way to avoid regrets later. And on the topic of regrets and what-ifs, don't edit your own potential. If you've seen the big opportunity, jump at it. Give it your all, with courage as your fuel and curiosity as your shield. Because once, some years ago, I'm sure many of you found yourselves wavering on this big decision. Should I do this? Can I do this? I guess some of you very nearly didn't. And no doubt you faltered along the way. But you pushed through, you did it, and look at you now. Just imagine what else you might be capable of. What else could you take on and succeed at? Your potential is limited only by your imagination. So make your next ambition as courageous a big dream as this one has been. You deserve every bit of this and the next adventure you embark on. My final words of wisdom: get clear on what is important to you, who you are and where you are headed, and be 100% you. I spent years of my career editing how I presented myself, working hard to maintain a mask, a professional persona that was not quite the person I felt on the inside. So much effort and energy was wasted in carefully cultivating that persona, in maintaining a pretense that I was completely fine and in control, when sometimes I felt far from it. That then created imposter syndrome, as I felt fearful of the real me being discovered. Perhaps some of you have felt this at times too. Here at Arden, from the very beginning, I felt able to be my whole self, to speak my mind, to share my opinions, to be open about my strengths and my weaknesses, to confide in a colleague when I was having a bad day or struggling with something outside of work. All that effort and energy that had previously gone into maintaining some external presentation of perfection was now available to put into my work. And without a doubt, I did my best work here. I worked tirelessly and studied amongst brilliant and talented people. And we worked together to build and shape this fabulous institution that you are a part of. So as you travel the path of your career, I would urge you to proudly and confidently do you. When you apply for jobs, don't just think about how you prove you are worthy. Test them for whether they are a company that deserves you and that you can thrive in. Do the same in relationships, in friendships. Be responsible for the life that you create. And bear in mind that just like the discomfort and courage that it sometimes took to get you here today, your greatest breakthroughs and achievements are waiting in those spaces where you experience the most challenge. So take the challenges on. I know you can do it. Because look at your determination, your resilience. Look at your achievement. Accept your whole self, including your flaws. Celebrate your strengths, get committed to your goals, and bring courage, curiosity, and responsibility along the way. And I promise you, you will fly. Graduates, congratulations on your magnificent achievement. I hope today serves as a reminder of just how brilliant and powerful you are. Enjoy the rest of your graduation. Thank you again for this honorary award, which I will cherish. Thank you. Thank you.
Many congratulations, Vicky, on a fantastic speech. Thank you very much indeed. So here, please may we now welcome Dr. Mohammed Rahman to present the students from the Faculty of Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from this ceremony. Bachelor of Arts with Honours Graphic Design and winner of the Arden Achiever Award Undergraduate 2021 School of Design, Beatrice Finey. Bachelor of Science with Honours Computing, Maya Filua Alfonso. Hanufa Ahmed. Aristades Anopueme. George Apaco. Katie Arnott. Isa Asif. Nathaniel Barry. Samson Bekele. Aidan Cameron. Shaniel Clark. Kieran DeRush. Joshua Dodes. Alfred Doe. Yogeshwaran Dorisamy. Argentina de Souza. Harrison Ebohimen. Danielle Francis. Eden Hagos Jebrejiaba. Ibrahim Gulson. Altaf Shamim. Naugazata Kulchik. Lee Lawson. Frank Lloyd. Lewis MacDonald. Winner of the Arden Achiever Award, Undergraduate 2021, School of Computing, Daniel Martin Jones. Michael Malambo. Vishes Narayan. Michael Unwachukwu. Ambrose Opara. Dean Alan Prendeville. Samina Siddiq. Elliot Simpson. Cameron Swan. Donald Tajan Martin. Dennis Thomas. Mohammed Abid Uz-Zaman. Bachelor of Science with Honours Computing Information Management, Moses Ayo Ajobeje. Shulamite Michael Ndun. Glory Michael Ndun. Panayotis Nikoletos. Olukayodi Orekunrin. Bachelor of Science with Honours Computing, Mobile Computing, Rhys Evans. Masters of Science, Data Analytics and Enterprise Architecture Management, Daniel Adigun. Masters of Science, Data Analytics and Finance, Temitope Ayamolu. Alessandro Bovalenta. Roger Comer. Masters of Science, Data Analytics and Information Systems Management, Jeffrey Machin. Master of Science, Data Analytics and IT Security Management, Ijeoma Nwakula. Master of Science, Data Analytics and Project Management, Marsha Valerie Bejoy. Gavin Dell. That concludes the graduates from the Faculty of STEM. I now invite Elizabeth Ellis to present students from the Faculty of Learning and Teaching.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following successful candidates from the Faculty of Learning and Teaching. For the Award of Postgraduate Certificate, Digital Pedagogies and Practices, Alice Castillo. Lucy Anacleto. Awards from the School of Health and Care Management for Bachelor of Arts with Honours Healthcare Management, Aminata Bangura. Sylvia Jemima Cooper. Jacqueline Raymond. Dianaski Vickers-Liaki. Nifa Begum. Jamila Khatun. Kristen Hunter. Felicia Williams. Ethel Asamota. Naomi Charles. Dianaski Vickers-Liaki. Sorry. Sorry. Nifa Begum. Jamila Khatun. For Bachelor of Science with Honours Computing, Million Sium. For Bachelor of Arts with Honours Criminology and Psychology, Kwai Piri. That concludes the graduates from this ceremony. I now invite Professor Carl Liger to close the ceremony.
Wow, what great swagger. That was amazing. So I'm really pleased to say that the second half of the graduation ceremony, you took the words to heart. So that was fantastic, including wardrobe malfunctions. We've had everything today. Massive support. It truly underlines what I know. You're not normal. You are exceptional, outstanding, and just extraordinary people. So congratulations, graduates. Today is your day. So on behalf of the faculty and all the support staff, we just wanted to add our thanks to you. You have been amazing. You're pioneers of Arden University. You're exceptional people, outstanding, and we are so very proud of your achievements, so well done. And as Vice-Chancellor of the university, it falls to me to say the final words in closing. And I hope that you are enjoying this day, and following this closing, there is a reception which will follow. So I am really all that stands now between you and having a celebratory drink. So I'll make it very quick. Now, first of all, although I'm a professor of law, I am a bit of a frustrated historian, and this hall is just such a fabulous place for you to graduate from. And I think this will be one of those days in your life, and I hope very much that you will all live a very long and happy life. But this will be one of those days that you remember, because it's one of those milestones where you achieve so much, and you will look back. And so perhaps just putting this into context, this great hall is the place where the first United Nations meeting took place after the end of the Second World War. All the countries came together to create a new regime. The suffragettes, so the women that were fighting for the rights of women to have a vote, they used to meet here and have their meetings, and in fact launched an attack on Parliament from this very building. So it's got a lot of history. Mahatma Gandhi, the independence movement in India, lots of rallies took place, and he addressed here as he was negotiating for independence for India. Winnie Mandela, you might have seen Nelson Mandela's statue just in the square. Winnie Mandela gave a great speech here to support the freedom for Nelson Mandela. But the thing that really caught my eye as I was looking through the history books is that this used to be the site of the Royal Aquarium. And a 17-year-old lady called Zazelle entered the Guinness Book of Records. She was the first human cannonball to be fired across the stage. So I thought, well, isn't that a fantastic place to be launching the rest of your career? Okay, so that's a really bad dad joke, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so since the last face-to-face graduation, I'll do a little bit more serious. Since the last face-to-face graduation, because of this pandemic, a lot has happened to the university. So let me just quickly tell you what's happened. We've opened our 7th new learning centre in the city of Leeds. We now have a great partnership in Pakistan with Roots Ivy, and we've created centres with them in Islamabad, Lahore and Faisalabad. We've created 14 new academic schools. 14, a university establishing so many in that short time, including an Anglo-German STEM Institute of Technology. We have 4 new faculties. We've recruited literally hundreds of professors and new faculty members, senior lecturers, principal lecturers. We've won the Education Investor Award for the best higher education provider. We gained indefinite powers to award degrees from Her Majesty's Privy Council, and we've become the UK's fastest growing university. We launched our first independent student association led by its own board of governors, and we now have students that are studying programs in 189 different countries around the world. So Arden is truly a global university, and we'll be aiming over the years to make you even more proud of Arden University and proud to have it on your CV. I wanted to thank the faculty and support teams of the university that have supported you through your studies. You know, you have not chosen easy subjects to study, and you've not done it the easy way at an easy university. The faculty at Arden University are practitioner faculty, and practitioners demand really high standards from you. So this has been no soft degree that you've studied. You've really had to show high levels. I mean, literally thousands and thousands of hours of study you've poured into this success. Now, I know everybody upstairs, you'll appreciate the graduates are truly exceptional people. They're outstanding. They really are. To have studied with all of the things going on in their life that our speakers have mentioned, and to be such a success and stand in front of us today. You are outstanding, you are exceptional. The skills that you've developed, being able to juggle all these things in your life as well as studying, are skills that employers are really crying out for. And you must mention all of these things that you've been able to achieve and the success that you've obtained so far, because this is really going to help you in whatever you may do in future. So I'd like to thank the graduation team. Their brief was to create a ceremony for champions, and I think they've done that. And I'm hope you're very proud of what we've been able to do today. Finally, graduates, this is the final part. What words of wisdom can I possibly add to our founders' statements to you? What things can I say? Well, I've been involved in higher education for 33 years now, and I have seen many graduates become successful. And if I look through what is the sort of single value that I see from those who become even more successful, and it's that ability to never give up. It's the perseverance. You know, life is not fair. Some people will get the breaks and it will be very easy and the doors are open for them and they succeed and they're helped. But for the vast majority of us, it's all about us never giving up and persevering and being that person that carries on. And it's having that frame of mind to keep going and persevering. And that's what you have shown in your studies and in the success that we are celebrating today. As Sir Winston Churchill, another statue that's in the square there, to Sir Winston Churchill, he famously said that the pessimist sees difficulty at every opportunity, whilst the optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. And it is a mindset. Be optimistic and achieve great things. In Norse mythology, and I know I've got lots of psychology graduates here, so I hesitate to offer this up to you, but in Norse psychology, there is the talk of a battle between two wolves. There is one wolf that is negative, that will sap and drain all your energy. That wolf tells you that you cannot achieve. You will not be successful. You might as well give in now. It's not worth the effort. And then there is the other wolf, who's the positive wolf, who says, it is, you can achieve, success is around the corner, it's all down to you, but you can do it. You will achieve if you keep going. And the children ask, in this battle between these two great wolves, which wolf wins? And the answer is the wolf that you feed. It's all down to your mindset. If you are positive, you will achieve. And so those are my offers to you for the future. Be positive, keep going, be optimistic. And so, graduates, I want to say to you deeply from the heart, we are all immensely proud of your achievement. So congratulations, well done. It is such a fantastic day that we can celebrate this with you. So graduates, the shaking of the hand with the chair of the university signals the ceremonial conferment, if you like, of the degree. That business has now been concluded. That's the end of formal business, and it's my privilege to formally close this ceremony. Can I please ask everyone to stand whilst the academic procession exits, and we will see you for drinks downstairs. Thank you.